What's up, everybody? It's your boy Q. I'm gonna turn you around. Let me bring it to you. Back with another video. I think I'm kicking it with your boy Q today, guys. We are actually headed to work today. A lot of y'all probably assumed I do YouTube full time, but I do not. I actually do have a 9-to-5 job, guys. So we're on our way to work this morning. We're actually gonna take the Super Duty here. And I'm actually gonna talk about today why I chose the F250 over the Ram and the GMC and any other things I was considering. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me see, can I start this thing up? Lock it 2 times. Gosh, this thing sound good. Oh, nothing sound like a freaking diesel. I get it now. I get the hype. Like, I get it now when it comes to diesel, guys. Anyway, here we go. Let's take off. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and start the truck. I don't know why the wipers come on when I start this thing. Let me know how y'all like that view, bro. We'll put the head on. But anyway, like I was saying, I still need a piece that will allow the GoPro to swivel, you know? Let me know how y'all like it. I mean, I think it's okay. Y'all can see kind of the road and everything. I don't even know how long you're supposed to let this thing warm up. Like, I know it's a diesel. Does it need to warm up? I need to do my research, and that's why I bought this. It's just a whole new opportunity for me, though, you know? Like a whole new opportunity, a whole new, just everything. It's just brand new. Like, it's a whole different platform. All right, guys, so we gonna get an opportunity right here to see what the old 6.7 can do. I'm taking a sip of my coffee. Cause we about to get to it. Go ahead and get out here and see what the old thing. She's not really warmed up, so I'm not gonna beat on it too hard. Just 50%. And this thing pulls like a train, bro. And hearing the sound, but this thing freaking takes off, bro. Like, look at this. It's so fast, dude. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I love driving this truck. Like, I literally love driving this truck, man. I get the diesel hype. I get everything about this. So why did I decide to get a F250 Super Duty versus a Ram 2500 or a GMC Denali or a Chevy High Country or anything like that? And honestly, I'm gonna start with my least favorite and work my way up. So when we look at the Ram, my first truck actually was a Ram 1500. It was blue, but it was not the Super Crew cab. It had the smaller back seat. And that's one of the main reasons I got rid of that truck. But it was the 5.7 liter Hemi. And actually that truck was fully loaded, sunroof, leather seats, heated steering wheel. I always thought Ram did give you a little more features in like their lower trim levels than like, let's say Ford. And the reason I really didn't look into a Ram, because honestly, just at this point in my life, I love Rams. They're good looking trucks. My boy Nightshade has a beautiful Ram 2500. And they're beautiful trucks. I love them. I have seen many good looking Rams, but for me personally, it's just not something I'm interested in right now for me personally. The interior is beautiful in the Ram, probably one of the top notch interiors out of all of them. But to be honest with you, this Ford interior, bro, what they done to it, the digital dash, the digital display, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, it's pretty freaking fly. Like, it really is pretty fresh. Like, so I know Ram is up there, but I'm telling you guys, this interior, I gotta see a new Ram. I ain't seen one in a while, but I'm telling you, I think Ford closed the gap when it comes to that, you know? The Ram just really wasn't speaking to me personally at this time. Now, the only one that was the 3500 mega cab short bed dually. Now, that one was speaking to me, bro. That thing, is something about that one. The fact that it was a dually and it's like, it's a shorter bed, you know, it's a little more easier to daily drive around, you know, things like that. That one was speaking to me. I just love the way they look. I think they look freaking menacing, to be honest with you, like beautiful trucks. And the next thing with the Ram, as we all know, is everyone always mentions the transmission issues they have, you know, and right now, Stellantis, Ram, Dodge, whatever they are, they're just going like backwards, you know? I think they messed up when they got rid of the Hemi engine, to be honest with you. It has nothing to do with the diesel though, right? For me, from what I heard with the Rams, they just had a lot of issues with their transmission issues, to be honest with you, you know? But then you got some people who are diehard Ram fans. There's a Cummins right here next to me right now, long bed, you know? But there are some people who are diehard Ram fans and they love them to death. But for me personally, at this time, it just wasn't in the cards. A Ram just was not appealing to me, to something I want to be in long term. That brings us to the next option, which was probably number 2 for me, which was the either GMC Denali or GMC Denali AT4 or the AT4X. I looked at some dualies in the GMCs, but you know, mainly the 2500 configuration, right? So with those, I mean, those trucks are beautiful. I mean, honestly, those trucks are some of the best looking trucks, probably the best looking truck on the road. I think GMC killed it with the front end, killed it with the headlights. You know, Ford has integrated some of the things that they run on their trucks. I really do. I think they killed it. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a beautiful truck. I did ride in my boy Denal's truck, and it's a beautiful truck. You can tell, I can tell now being in my truck versus that truck, the cabin is a little smaller. I can tell. The Ford definitely has more room in the interior than the GMC. But one thing I did like about the GMC that's different from the Ford, the GMC has everything kind of tailored to the driver. The screen, like everything feel like it's towards you. They do it in their Corvettes as well, where everything is kind of tailored towards the driver. So I did like that feel like it was towards you, like you're in charge. And the second thing with the GMC is the lifter issues, bro. I hear they have tons of lifter issues in the new trucks, like a lot. And a lot of people taking it back. I mean, you go on YouTube and just look it up. And like, there's just tons of issues with them right now. I don't know what's going on. And I could be wrong. You know, usually people only report or talk about the bad things. They never talk about the good thing, right? When it comes to vehicles, you know, you got to take that for what it's worth as well. For me personally, if I'm going to make a jump to a different, like I said, different brand, to make that jump to go to GMC, I just didn't like what I was hearing out of him. My guy D Mills has one, like I said, and he hasn't had any issues with it since. I think his sunroof actually did like implode not too long ago because of the heat or something like that, he told me. Other than that, man, I think they're pretty good. I just been hearing a lot of issues with the lifter issues on those things, bro. Like seriously, you know? A lot of y'all probably say, well, Q, what about the square wheel wells, you know? For me personally, the square wheel wells are not a problem because honestly, I love the tall profile of the Chevys. When you lift them and put a kid on and all that stuff, I love how tall they sit. That's like one of my favorite things about them, to be honest with you, you know? Traffic is coming to a halt. It's Monday, bro, and like it's like traffic on Monday. Like, I don't get it, dude. Look, that was almost an accident right there. People just like don't pay attention, bro. Did she hit her car? Literally shut off because she wasn't braking. Pay attention. These phones, put your phone down and drive, people, please. Just drive, put your phone down. It's just everybody want to be on their phone, be on their phone. They are beautiful, and I definitely heavily consider one. And I'm doing another video about price and everything. They are cheaper in price than these F250 Super Duty is. Not by a lot, by a little bit. I did look at the High Country, the Chevy High Country, same thing. Chevy GMC, you know, sister, same thing. I was still worried about running into the same things with the Chevy. I think they're having lifter issues as well. And actually, the High Country is a really good price, honestly. Like, compared to the Super Duty and the GMC, you can get a fully loaded you can get a High Country, which is fully loaded, for a really, really good price and really low miles, to be honest with you. And which left me to the Ford. For me, honestly, one, it did make sense, right? Because my channel is a Ford. I started with an F150. If you're new to the channel and don't know that, that was my first truck. That was my second truck, but I'm already on the Ford platform, right? I felt comfortable with the Ford. I felt at home with the Ford. I kind of been watching a lot of 6.7 Power Stroke videos. The 6.7 Power Stroke is like one of the most reliable engines ever made. You know, say what you want to say about them, but Ford is killing the game with this engine. Now they got the high output, which is up to like 1,200 pound-feet of torque, you know. And this one, I think the normal 6.7 is what, 1,050 pound-feet of torque and 475 horsepower. The high output is going to be 1,200 pound-feet of torque and 500 horsepower. What people worry about that is, can the transmission handle 1,200 horsepower, pound-feet of torque? You know, a lot of people are expressing those concerns. Only one way to find out, right? So for me, getting a tried and true 6.7 regular 6.7, it was just kind of almost a no-brainer for me, honestly. And the second thing, when it comes to the looks of the truck, I honestly did not like the 2023s when they first came out. I did not. But this one, when I saw it, you know, like when you're shopping for a car or a house or looking at a woman or whatever, and like you see it and it just speaks to you, you know, like you see it. This one just spoke to me. As soon as I saw it, it spoke to me. And y'all saw the other videos I posted. There's the Red King Ranch. It was nice, but it didn't speak to me. But this one, as soon as I seen it, like, oh my God, it's beautiful, you know? So the look of it has grown on me. I think it's a very beautiful truck, honestly. Now, since I've been driving this thing, again, it's only my second time driving it, people stare. I go to the gas station, stare. Kid at Chick-fil-A told me, bro, your truck is so sick, you know? And Red gets that a lot too, don't get me wrong. But Just something about the look of this one, bro, is just beautiful. I'm gonna be honest with you. This truck has so much to offer. Heads-up display. It has the onboard scale, so you know how much you're towing. How much you're hauling in the back. It has lane departure. It's fully loaded, bro. This thing has everything. You hear a lot of the guys when they really get to towing that Ford offers much more towing features than the other two competitors, which is GMC and Ram. Now, I know a lot of y'all gonna probably mention the CP4 or, the CP4 disaster kit, the CP4 going bad on this thing. I honestly hear if you do your regular oil changes, things like that these trucks will run. Oil changes, fuel filters, this truck will run just fine. I probably will down the road do a CP4 disaster. This truck is still under warranty right now, so I probably won't touch it, to be honest with you. Another thing is, I really wanted a 10-speed transmission. Like, my truck now has a 6-speed. I really wanted a 10-speed because I hear these 10-speed transmissions are amazing. They're very smooth, I'm telling y'all right now, this freaking adaptive cruise control works like a champ, bro. Seriously, like, I haven't touched the brake or pedal not one time in traffic. And like in red, driving in this traffic, I'm fighting traffic all day, every day. And it can be a lot to deal with, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, especially in red because she's so big. But this is making my drive a lot easier. People are saying to date, the 2023 Plus is the best diesel truck Ford has ever made. A lot of y'all gonna go in the comments and probably argue on that and want to talk about it. I know the 17 and 19s are great. I heard the 073, the 73 old school diesels, I heard those are tried and true. Even the Godzilla's tried and true, but people say the 6.7 power stroke, bro, is the most reliable, the most powerful engine you can get. I haven't even towed this thing yet. Just driving it, like, man, this truck is amazing to drive. It's actually fun to drive, and it freaking pulls, bro. Like, I'm pulling right now. I'm like scared, like, dang, you gonna slow down? It does feel big, I'm gonna be real. It does. It feels pretty big. I love it. Like, driving this thing, the height of it, oh my God, the space in the cabin, look at the seats, like, it's the panel sunroof. And that's another thing, I'm glad I mentioned that. The sunroof, bro. Now, that's one thing GMC, I don't know if Ram has a full panel, but GMC, bro, y'all got to get rid of the little square sunroof, man. If I'm going to be paying, the GMC was probably like $4,000 or $5,000 cheaper than the Ford Super Duty from what I can tell. I'm going to spend the extra $5,000 and get the bigger sunroof, you know what I'm saying? Like, that, they got to get rid of that little small sunroof. That really did turn me out too. About the GMC, and that's one reason I didn't get that Red King Ranch, because it didn't have a sunroof. My new truck, I really wanted a sunroof. I love being outside. I love outdoors. I love the wind in my face. I rode motorcycle for years, so that was really important for me. And this truck has the full panel. Like, it's so much light in here. Even for the YouTube videos, it's gonna help out because it's gonna brighten them up, because this truck is already heavily tinted. I don't know what's on here, but it's pretty freaking dark. I'm gonna be real with you. Here's come a 6.7 steel body right here. And that thing, yeah, I actually looked into it. I'm doing another video on why I chose this and not like a previous year. Ultimately, that's why I decided to go with the F250, the Super Duty, bro. The 6.7 power stroke. Just tried, true, reliable, powerful. The motor has been around for years and years and years. You got a GMC or Ram Cummins? We can link up and do a comparison video, put the trucks side by side, look at them. I'm down for that stuff. That's cool. And I think it'd be very helpful for other people who are kind of torn between the two. And we could hop in and drive one and see how it drives, and let the other drive and get some impressions. I'm down with that. And it's really just helping other people come to an informed decision, if that makes sense. That's all I got. It's your boy Q. I'll catch y'all next, ladies. Peace.